And then, of course, you have this other problem. People say, I'm not going to ask a question. Or when they do, they say, I'm sorry, this might be a stupid question. Well, my first point is this. If you already know it's a stupid question, why are we getting so stupid as to ask it? I mean, really? And then people say, and I'm sure you've heard that, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Do you agree?
It's only stupid answer.
Well, again, that's an evaluation. Here's a glass of whiskey. The fact that whether the answer is stupid or intelligent depends entirely on whether the answer suits you. Is it the answer you were looking for? If it's the answer you were looking for, no matter how wrong the answer is, whoo! And if the answer doesn't suit you, no matter how right the answer is, stupid answer.
Yeah.
And that's something you must understand with people. Very seldom do they want advice. They come to you and they say, what do you think about? And then we get all clear and say, Rick, I think you should do this and this and this. And you ever find how people don't like that happening?
Yeah.
Because they didn't really come to you for advice, they came to you for reassurance. They wanted you to tell them, great idea! And then off they go, think, oh, this is wonderful, look how intelligent that person is, understands me. Well, we'll have to go past that. But I'm afraid they really are stupid questions. And I think you may have experienced some of them. One of my favorites, and you often notice that behavior when you're in the mall with crowds of people, as are normally in the mall, and parents take their children with them into this hostile environment. And it's a hostile environment for children at mall. We think it's fine. It's not. They get confused and they really need to cling to mom and dad because that's their safety space. That's where they know they're safe. So the child gets upset and starts niggling and meowing. And mother or father, depending on who's the least intelligent at the time, says, do you want a snack? Now that is a stupid question. Of course the child doesn't want a snack. Maybe it deserves one. Maybe it needs one. But does it want one? Of course not. That's a stupid question. I'm still waiting for the day when the child turns around and says, oh yes, please! Good one, but I thought you'd never ask. Oh boy. I mean, not really. That's a stupid question. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but you know, outside your yard is part of this great and technique with bidulph removals all on the side. And you've got people walking in and out of your house carrying boxes and furniture and putting them in the truck. And your neighbour sticks his head over the fence and says, are you moving? No. We just thought we might check which truck size we would need if we wanted to move. Of course we're not moving. But you're about to hitch up a